The neon glow of Tokyo's night is shattered. A thunderous crack splits the sky, and a figure descends, his energy shaking the very foundations of the city. Civilians scramble, their screams lost in the roar of a power unlike anything this world has ever known. It's Son Goku, drawn across dimensions by a mysterious, overwhelming energy signature. His voice, calm yet resonating with incredible force, echoes through the panicked streets. I'm looking for a fight. Show me the strongest fighter in this world. He stands amidst the chaos, a warrior searching for a challenge, his golden aura a beacon in the terrified city. The air crackles, the ground trembles, Goku's quest has begun, but he has no idea what he is about to unleash. The stage is set, the silence before the storm. Who could possibly answer such a monumental challenge? The city holds its breath, awaiting the arrival of its own champion. Just as the panic reaches its peak, the energy shifts. A figure appears not with a crash, but with a casual, almost lazy grace. He stands there, hands tucked in his pockets, a blindfold covering his eyes, and a confident smirk playing on his lips. It's Satoru Gojo. He surveys the scene, the palpable fear, the Saiyan warrior at its center, and lets out a soft chuckle. Well, now, he says, his voice dripping with playful arrogance, look what we have here. Welcome to our humble little planet. He saunters closer, completely unfazed by Goku's world-shaking power. You've certainly made an entrance. You look strong. Gojo tilts his head, his smile widening. Want to try me? Goku's eyes widen. Beneath the casual exterior, he senses an immeasurable, bottomless well of power, a cursed energy that feels both alien and exhilarating. A grin spreads across Goku's face. Finally, he thinks, a real fight, the air ignites. In a flash of brilliant blue light, Goku transforms, his hair and aura erupting into the divine energy of a Super Saiyan Blue. The pressure alone is enough to crack the asphalt around him. He lunges, his fist a blur aimed straight for Gojo's face, a punch that could shatter a mountain. But it stops millimeters from its target, held in place by an invisible, absolute force. Goku throws another punch, then another, a furious barrage of blows, each one stopping just short of its mark. Gojo doesn't even move. He stands there, hands still in his pockets, dodging effortlessly, a look of pure amusement on his face. Is that all? He teases, sidestepping a kick that warps the air. You're fast, I'll give you that, but speed means nothing if you can't land a hit. This is Gojo's limitless technique in action, the power of infinity creating an impassable barrier. For Goku, it's like punching a ghost. Frustration gives way to determination. Goku knows he needs more than just physical strength. He backs away, planting his feet firmly on the ground. Ha dot 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 me dot 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 ha dot 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 me dot 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 double quotes. The iconic words are a prelude to destruction. A sphere of brilliant blue energy forms between his palms, small but dense with godlike power. The city lights flicker and die, the energy drain causing a city-wide blackout. The ground cracks under the sheer pressure of the contained ki. With a mighty roar, Goku unleashes the Kamehameha. A concentrated beam of pure power screams towards Gojo, tearing up the street as it goes. But Gojo remains calm. He simply raises a single finger. The colossal beam makes contact, and instead of an explosion, it's deflected. With impossible ease, Gojo pushes the attack, redirecting its cataclysmic force harmlessly into the night sky, where it detonates like a new star. The city is safe, but Goku is stunned. Who is this man who can stop a god's attack with one finger? The smile vanishes from Gojo's face. The game is over. You're more trouble than I expected, he says, his tone now cold and serious. Let's end this little warm-up. Slowly, he reaches up and begins to unravel his blindfold. The fabric falls away, revealing his eyes. And the world changes. They are not just eyes. They are twin galaxies, swirling vortexes of brilliant, celestial blue, humming with incomprehensible power. Blue particles of cursed energy orbit around him like miniature planets. The atmosphere becomes heavy, distorted. Gojo raises his hand, bringing his fingers together. Cursed Technique Reversal. Red, Cursed Technique Amplification. Blue, 2 orbs of volatile energy. 1 red, 1 blue appear in his palms. He claps them together. Hollow Technique. Purple, a wave of absolute nothingness erupts from his hands, not destroying, but erasing a massive chunk of the city block. Buildings, roads, reality itself gone. Goku barely teleports out of the way, his eyes wide with disbelief. It's a technique that doesn't just destroy matter, it erases space itself. This changes everything. Gojo's Hollow Purple wasn't an attack of energy, but an attack on reality itself. Goku understands now, this isn't a battle of power levels. It's a battle of concepts. To win, he needs more than strength. He needs perfection. Closing his eyes, Goku stills his mind, silencing his thoughts, his spirit, everything. He lets instinct take over. A serene, silver aura erupts around him, soft and silent. His hair shifts from blue to a shimmering silver white, his eyes turning a piercing, metallic gray. This is it, the state of the gods, Ultra Instinct. He opens his eyes and the world seems to slow to a crawl. He can see it now, the invisible barrier, the flow of cursed energy, the subtle warping of space around Gojo. He moves. It's not a burst of speed, but a flawless, fluid motion, like water flowing around rocks. He glides past the barrier of infinity, his fist finally connecting with Gojo's cheek. It's not a powerful blow, but it lands. Gojo stumbles back, a trickle of blood at the corner of his mouth, a look of genuine shock on his face. Incredible, he whispers, a slow smile returning. You're the first one who's ever bypassed my infinity. The shock gives way to exhilaration. Gojo's smile is wide, manic. You've shown me your domain, he says. Now let me show you mine. He brings his fingers together in a familiar hand sign. Domain expansion, the world dissolves. The broken city of Tokyo vanishes, replaced by a surreal, impossible dimension. A void of deep black and crimson, filled with infinite cosmic imagery, endless information flooding the senses. Infinite void, Goku is trapped at the center of infinity itself. Every piece of knowledge in the universe, past, present, and future, is forced into his mind simultaneously. He freezes, his body paralyzed, his mind on the verge of collapse from the overwhelming sensory input. But even here, in the heart of nothing and everything, a silver light flickers. Ultra Instinct, it's a state beyond thought, beyond knowledge. It doesn't process the information, it simply exists within it. With a silent roar, Goku's silver aura explodes outwards, shattering the psychological prison. The infinite void cracks like glass, and the streets of Tokyo bleed back into reality. Gojo watches, his grin wider than ever. This is the fight of his life. Both warriors are now pushing their absolute limits. The playful banter is gone, replaced by the grim focus of two beings at the apex of their power. Goku, bathed in the tranquil silver light of Ultra Instinct, pulls his hands to his side one last time. A colossal sphere of energy begins to form, a whirlwind of silver and white ki that dwarfs anything he has conjured before. The entire planet seems to groan under the strain of this ultimate Kamehameha. Across from him, Gojo prepares his final gambit. He channels all of his cursed energy, his glowing blue eyes burning with intensity. He brings his hands together, forming a sphere of purple so dark it seems to devour the light around it. It is hollow purple, but amplified to a world-ending scale. This is not just an erasure of space, but a conceptual attack that could potentially wipe out the very dimension they stand in. Blue and purple, ki and cursed energy, creation and void. The two ultimate attacks are unleashed. The moment of impact is silent. The universe holds its breath as the silver-blue beam of the Ultra Instinct Kamehameha collides with the world-destroying orb of hollow purple. For a fraction of a second, the two opposing forces struggle for dominance, a perfect, terrifying sphere of black and white energy hanging between them. Then reality breaks, a cataclysmic explosion of pure light whites out the screen, engulfing Tokyo, the planet, the solar system. All sound ceases, There is only white, the light slowly fades, the dust and debris settling over a landscape that is no longer recognizable. Out of the crater, two figures emerge: Goku, his shirt torn, breathing heavily, a small cut on his forehead; Gojo, his jacket shredded, a trickle of blood from his nose, his blindfold gone. They are both injured, exhausted, but on both their faces is the same, exhilarated, predatory grin. The silence is broken by Gojo's voice, calm and filled with anticipation. This is getting fun. He looks at the devastation around them, then back at Goku. Let's continue this. Somewhere far away from humans, Goku nods, his own grin widening. With a final, shared look of understanding, the two warriors vanish, ascending into the heavens as twin streaks of light, taking their legendary battle beyond the confines of Earth. The fight is far from over. It has only just begun.